Hello, I'm the X-Cat and welcome back to a video today I want to talk about and show you one of my favourite brand new custom superflats. And admittedly, although it's something you could have done for quite some time now, it's gotten a lot more fun with the most recent update because of the ice and boats interactions. So yeah, it's going to be showing you how to make a brand new custom superflat that I think is a lot of fun. Hopefully you'll do enjoy the video. Like it if you do because it helps out the channel and lets us know you do like seeing this sort of video. But with that said, let's get straight into it, shall we? And let's start by explaining how we're going to do this, because you want to have ice and you want to have ice going all the way to the max. So because of the way the console, layer creation thing works, one, you can only have 128 layers, which is a pretty standard thing, but then two, you also have to manually use this, which sometimes, the 5 seconds might seem like it's not worth it, but in this case, trust me, having 120, let's go to 125 layers of ice, we go for 124 too, but having that many layers of ice is actually going to be worth it, and then also, let's have, this bottom layer be like purple, just so we can claim that it truly is new, because like I said, and like you saw in the title thing, although this is a brand new type of superflat, which you're going to want to follow these instructions if you want to do this directly, but although this is a brand new type of custom superflat, it is one that's technically been possible, but not once you add purple blocks. That's brand new now. But yeah, basically it just got a lot more fun because of the ice boat thing. So just turn everything onto whatever you want to be on. The only key thing I want you to have here is biome specific structures, and then all this other stuff, just turn it all on because it's fun to have stuff turned on. And then once that's all set up with Cold Tiger, with these layers, and with just all the things turned to max, you want to just go straight into your world. So survival would technically work, but you want to have some wood put in there if you want to do that. So instead of going survival, we can go creative just because it's way more fun to show you. So let's do this right now, shall we? So host privileges, creative, let's go. Okay, wait, let's go. So yeah, basically the reason this is so fun is because having ice as a superflat is actually a pretty cool idea in and of itself. Like, even before you add in the igloos from TU43, even before you add in the ice boat thing from TU46, having ice as your only layer is really cool because you just see this, you see all the stuff in between this stuff, and besides that, it's just, it looks fascinating because it's semi-transparent, or translucent, I guess the term would be. But the cooler thing than even this is the fact that once you place down your boat, one, it's this incredible experience. So I mentioned before how much I love the the ice boat interaction. Look how fast you can actually go on this, and this can go anywhere in your world. So it's a good experience to actually practice this, because honestly, it seems like it's easy enough, but practicing how to do this is actually pretty tricky. But two, because we're in creative and we're just kind of goofing around a thing like this, we can see quite a few different things that you don't usually get to observe. Also, look, we just found an igloo with its things down there. So yeah, looking around this world, it's just a really bizarre experience. And because, again, like I said, if you really wanted to, you could set this up as like a survival challenge. I think there's some amazingness to that, as a way to survive, because if you want to, although you can break any block by yourself, so bear in mind, actually, let's give ourselves a few potions first, because I think they're going to be pretty fun. So let's grab a couple of speed 2 potions. There's a few over there. So if we go to survival and let's just pretend what's going on, any single block in this world, because it's just made of ice, is breakable with your fist, but you create water, which is almost like, just replacing one problem, making a whole new one, but you can then find wood in the abandoned mineshafts down there. So there is an entirely possible survival game that can be made from this entire thing, but it's just a little bit challenging. Also, do you see that over there? There's like a giant, almost well thing. Yeah, you see that, okay, it was actually a glitch of the world render. It looked like there was a giant tunnel going down, but it conveniently is next to this igloo where there is actually a tunnel going down. And yeah, I really love this as a challenge because you get to experience igloos way more often than you otherwise would. Like, custom superflats igloos is something most people haven't even realized is a thing. But yeah, you can do these, you can set them up to be everywhere you need them to be. So that's already pretty positive. But on top of being able to have igloos, found every place like this, on top of being able to be able to have the insane challenge, I just love the look of seeing everything around here. So I'm actually I'm actually going to go back into creative for a second, just so I can show you what it actually looks like down there. But even, from up here, you might think it looks cool seeing caves and stuff, but let me show you what it looks like once you get down to them. Again, if you do this in survival, you do have to deal with the water, which is kind of a problem sometimes, kind of a good thing. This is what a water lake looks like. Isn't this just... to me at least, I think it's fascinating. Lava lakes are obviously this, but then a little bit more melty because the ice slowly turns water. If we find an abandoned mineshaft, which I swear we were just above one, but yeah, there's one just over there, so I guess we have to go back up to the surface. But if we dig down to an abandoned mineshaft, those are almost just as fun. They're pretty crazy stuff too. And pretty much any structure, if the walls aren't made from stone, they're made from ice, it just looks a lot crazier. So, okay, let's go mine down right from here. It's slippery even to fly around in creative if you fly too low, by the way, just as a fun little fact. So yeah, let's dig down right to this thing, because as you can see, the closer and closer we get to this. Also, is that a mob spawner there too? Oh my god, it is. Okay, so okay, this is gonna be better. So let's just go into this thing and let's show you how the frozen aesthetic makes everything that exists in Minecraft, because they're all designed to look good around stone. It just makes it look like you're in some crazy Ice Age world, and yeah, fun challenge possibilities, fun just inspiration. I feel like for a survival build, because look at this frozen tunnel. Admittedly, you'd have to surround it with something if you're playing survival, but the idea of this frozen tunnel just looks amazing. Like frozen mineshaft, frozen mob spawners. I think there was one just up here, right? Yeah, it's a skeleton spawner. Oh wait. yeah, it's gonna be a pig spawner now, but there's a skeleton spawner found right within, like this abandoned mineshaft. And when you see this like this, this looks a bit weird, but the actual everything around it looks really, really bizarre and intriguing, and it just makes you want to be like, yeah, let's play this. So yeah, like I said, this applies to every single structure you can have in the game. Your stronghold's gonna be the wackiest little mess. The lava lakes you're gonna find around the place, they're gonna create water, and that's the whole thing. Oh, actually, since we're most of the way down anyway, let's just mine all the way down, and let's see what happens when you get to the bottom. So you probably spotted, but yep, there is purple down here, which looks super bizarre because you're not really meant to be down here regardless. But the cool thing is once lava lakes form into that, they kind of melt the ice above it, and it means that you only have a certain amount of time to like extract that lava almost. It's kind of a fun thing. I don't see the lava lakes right now, but I did see them last time, so maybe they're just like kind of a rarer thing. But yeah, there are lava lakes you can find all the way down there, and it just means that once you do get to the bottom, there's something brand new for you. In this case, it's being able to build a purple, and I think given that most people don't get to do that too much in survival, it's just that little extra layer on this cake. But just in case you're like, what, Soycat, you've said a lot of words. You've said this is a great super flat. You've said this, this is a great challenge. This is a great inspiration. But what do we really want to do? I want you to get back in your boat, and I want to show you how much fun this is. Even with none of that, even if you just say, okay, ice, no structures, no blocks, this is how much fun you can have. So first of all, look at the speed we're going at. If we pull out a map, I think that's a good way to like, give you a real kind of feel as to like how fast we actually go. So let's just go all the way to top speed now, and let's pull out the map. As you can see, we're going that fast compared to like these caves. We're just zooming past. What is that cave actually? But yeah, we're zooming past all these caves. But the thing is, you can actually drink a speed 2 potion and get an extra 40% to that as well. So look at the speeds we're going at now. So again, it's so hard to even judge this because we're not close to the stuff we're looking at. But if you look at how fast the box in front of me is moving, if we look at how fast an igloo, once we find one, because we'll find more igloos. Again, they're very common because they're a biome specific structure, which means they're found pretty much everywhere. But if you compare like these caves, that thing, the abandoned mineshaft just over there, how fast the world's rendering, you can go pretty much the same speed as that, even on an Xbox One. And to me, at least, that's like the cherry on top of the cake. The fact that there's all these cool things. Oh, okay, there we go. Look at the igloo. So even if we curve around it, we just speed past it at this insane rate, and it's pretty darn cool like that. So yeah, basically, this is my favorite brand new super flat because of all the reasons I've just mentioned. And there's even one more on top of all of these things, on top of the most amazing basic fun of yeah, we're riding a boat. That's cool. On top of all these things, if we go to the edge of the world, which I think if we keep going this way, we'll end up there reasonably quickly. So again, if we just put out the map, look at the speed we're going at, we can go from here, we're about halfway to the edge, to all the way to the edge of the largest world-sized console has on our magical... Whoa, I've never seen that happen before. On our magical little boat... yeah, that's a brand new little glitch. We can end up there within just, a matter of less than a minute. We're going to be here without even having to stop. And then once we do get there, obviously there's the glitch with boats on the edge of the world, which make... Oh, another igloo right there. There's a glitch with boats on the edge of the world, which means that this gets even more fun because we've stacked the super flat as high up as it can go. You get this very, very bizarre experience once you do reach the edge, which I think we're there now. Okay, so we're at the edge right now, so if we can do this just right, we can actually, get our boat just over the edge. So I think it's better just to place a new boat and then place one just over here, right on the edge already. Because again, they're bigger than a block, and now we can just kind of fall off the edge. This is the cool thing because the entire world is just this giant ice block sat on top of the grass around here, which already looks just amazing from the edge. But the crazier thing than that to me is the fact that once you get out of your boat, it just kind of floats down into the abyss and vanishes forever. So yeah, that's a cool thing you can do with this update. You can fly past you can fly past the very edge of the world in one of the more bizarre, weird ways. And actually, while we're here, since we're just having a fun, let's check out this, that, everything in between here. One other thing I found out while I was testing around with this yesterday, because I think it's amazing fun to show you, is if we turn the weather to rain, and I know that's not a normal thing, but let's set the weather to rain, right? So it rains because it's kind of meant to do that. But the cool thing is even though in a normal world, until you get to about, I think it's above the normal world height, so if we go to 256, this is the highest you can get in a normal sized world, it's still raining because we're not in the right type of biome to get snow. But if we go to up to 280, because we can do that once we've got past this thing, you can see how the snow actually starts, which is kind of magical if you ask me. So yeah, snowing giant cube, magical times had all around. I hope you all enjoyed today's video. Like if you liked it because it helps out the channel a lot. Let us know you do like the crazy super flats. Let me know if you want to see more of these because I feel like there's got to be at least a few more we haven't discovered yet. And I guess besides that, I will see you all in the next video. I'm going to go eat some pizza now, so goodbye.